morning and welcome to Meet Magento Indonesia.
We're going to be looking forward to doing this again next year.
Good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are, because we have a lot of audience from all different world this morning. But welcome to Meet Magento Indonesia 2021, and we call it Southeast Asia edition because it's just so many speakers from all around the world, from America, from Singapore, from India. We just have tremendous support from everywhere today. But just this morning, I would like to welcome you all. Unfortunately, we have to meet online again because of the conditions. I really wish that we can have a physical event soon, but let me share my screen so that we can see what's going on happening today. So let me see, make sure that my screen is up. All right. So yeah, this is our 7th event. So 7 years in a row, we're having Meet Magento Indonesia. So I hope you're as excited as I am. It's been a tremendous support from all of you sitting on the audience, as well as all the speakers and the sponsors and contributing into these events. Really want to thank you all for taking the time today for joining us together in this event. For those that first time with the Meet Magento, so just a very quick history, a quick intro about what is Meet Magento event. It's actually part of the Magento Association event worldwide. You can actually visit their website at magentoassociation.com, and you'll see that there's actually a part of a bigger community. There's quite a lot of basically over 68 countries joining us in the Magento Associations. So we all are having all different kind of event around the world, and also a lot of activity to basically the mission is to really to advance and empowering not only just Magento community in general, which is the main part of it, but also the whole e-commerce ecosystem through the open collaborations, educations, and leadership program like this. You probably don't believe, but some of the speakers here is their first time speaking in the event, and we are encouraging that. And we have different kind of speakers with different kind of background and knowledge and experience, and we want them to give a way for them to actually share their leadership and their expertise through event like this. And at the end, it's going to be beneficial to everybody that's joining in the event itself. So without further ado, I mean, today we have more than 650. I think the count is already more than 700 as we speak right now in the registration area. And yes, there's 20 countries joining us. I was kind of surprised too. I have my cheat sheet here. Actually, we have country like Argentina, Australia, Bolivia, Brazil, Germany, Hong Kong, India, of course, in Indonesia, of course, all of you. I just want to make sure that I want to greet you all from Indonesia as well. Israel, Japan, Latvia, Malaysia, Philippines, Poland, Romania, Serbia, Singapore, US, Uruguay, and Vietnam. So I think we're going to get more. I mean, some of people hasn't actually updating their profile yet. So we'll encourage you to do that so that we know who you are and we can networking better today. But then also we have almost 27 speakers today that are going to be sharing across 3 different tracks. Each of track will have a different MC. And so after these events, make sure that you can go back to the agenda session, and then you can actually go through all the different tracks to see who's going to speaking on each session. While doing that, actually, let me actually sharing my Google Chrome here so that I can show you how to work around on the platform itself. So let me go here. Hopefully I can do this. All right. All right, so let me make sure that I'm sharing the right one here. Yeah, okay, I'm sharing the right one. So as you can see, when you come into Hubilo very quickly, you are in the main lobby where you can see a lot of the announcement there. All the biggest, all the menu is on the top where you can go through the agenda, which is, this is where you can find all the different things that are going to happen. There's the 3 different tracks. There's 2 business track and 1 technical track. So if you're developers, obviously you want to check out the technical track, but obviously you're welcome on the business track as well. The same with all the business people here. If you want to learn about the technical stuff, you are all welcome to the technical track. So it's going to be in parallel. There's going to be all 3 tracks going to be in parallel. And don't worry if you can't attend all 3. I mean, every track is being recorded today. So please make sure you're maximizing your experience here, talking to others, visiting and going to lunch and stuff like that. Every track will be recorded, obviously, so you can visit one track live and then come back to the other track later on. So don't worry about that. And obviously, this is the exhibitor area, which all our sponsors are going to be there. I will mention one by one on my next slide on all the sponsors again, but obviously this event can only happen with the support of our sponsors. Make sure you visit them, talk to them, because there's very important to talk to them. I'll tell you later. But let me go through first the other one. This is launch, where you can actually sitting around there, hanging around. I mean, there's a 4-seater every launch table. You can basically mingle there. We keep it the session short, around 15 minutes per session, but you can always move around and meeting more people here. And obviously there's games which are related to the grand prize today. I'll go through that later. Let me just go very quickly on my right-hand side here, where you can actually see the side panel, which is very important. On every session, when you are in the sessions, you can actually chat and interactive. So it might change depending on where you are, but there's the general event feed here where you can actually give a shout out. You can create your own posts, polls, interacting with others, things like that. And we can see this is the leadership that going to be related to the grand prize today. I will cover a bit later. And this always you can quickly going what's going on here, who are in the launch, what's the current agenda is right now, so you can quickly jump. And you can also find all the speakers as well as each other through the people tab here, where you actually can find and you can request to chat or even schedule to meet with them if you are interested. All right, so that's very quickly going through on what's happening on the Hubilo platforms. Obviously, if you have any questions, please reach out and one of our team will help you with all your questions you have. Now back to my slide. Make sure I'm still sharing the right one here. Yeah. So, okay, sorry, my mouse stuck. So that I mentioned about the grand prize. So this is what's going on. I mean, every activity that you do, like if you do attending a session, dropping your business card to virtual booth, creating meeting requests, going to virtual booth, rating them, rating the session, all those activities will end up with a point system that gets you into the leadership. And then today we have 3 grand prize. I mean, one is the top from Acer Aspire, and then AirPods Pro, and then Logitech Brio Ultra HD webcam. So hopefully you guys excited with those prize. Obviously this is for the Indonesia, we will directly ship this item to you, but for you outside Indonesia, we will see if we can ship the items. If not, we also can will replace it with something very equivalent. So example, for the first price, we can for you, if you are in India or Singapore where Amazon is there, we're going to send you an Amazon gift card value at $500 instead. So yeah, and then next and last, the games. These also have more smaller items prices for across the board. I mean, from some of them are from the sponsors. You can do a session recap, a trivia quiz, and then guess who. Make sure you check out the game section, and so each of them will have the different prices for each of the games along all day long. So to keep everybody to keep participating on everything. And finally, before I let you go and then start a mingle around before we start our first session today. So this is all our sponsors today, and I really want to say one more time, thank you for all the sponsors. Shout out to Dot Digital, Zenith, Mitrans, Biznet, Metrodata, Tada, Optima, and NetSuite. So thank you all for supporting us today and to make this event happen. I hope you all enjoy the rest of the day, and I will be mingle around. And I think our first session will be starting at 10 o'clock sharp. So we have about 15 minutes that we can just networking around, just cruise around the platform and have a conversation with people, and meet you all again on each of the session, Business 1, Business 2, or technical track at 10. Thank you again. Have a great day. Bye now.